Hello. Good morning, everybody. I hope you can see my screen. So currently, this is GBP USD I'm looking at. Today, we'll only look at our charts from daily. Then we scale down to hours. The least time frame we're going to look at is 1 hour. So we start off GBP USD. So GBP USD, this has to be a buy. I'll delete this first. We had a very good resistance around this level here, and then the price basically broke and even closed above it. So as long as we have price above 1.2740, we expect it to proceed even as. So the best is to wait for price to get back to this level 1.2740 or 1.2708, then pick a buy in case the price bounces off from this point. We expect that buy to take price up to the very top, which is this level here. So basically that's why I want price to get up to. Let price retrace back to the lower side, then we should be able to pick a buy in case it comes back to this level here. We'll pick that buy, hold on with our first take profit here, and then the next take profit is at the very top, this level here. This is what we expect to be happening. Move up to this level, then a break above, a retracement, then you continue buying it even higher up to 1.3301. So if you check this, other than what I've mentioned, the horizontal levels, we also have a level here. This is like a trend line, and then you also have another one at the very bottom here. We scale down to 4 hours. This is very clear. If you check 4 hours, you can see that this is a very good trend line. So as long as the price remains in between this range, this level here and this one, we want something like this for the price to move up, but should not go above this level, so that we pick a sell, expecting the sell to take us down up to around 1.2708. So if you are looking at this side, this should be the correct place to sell from. This one. Wait for a sell around this trend line. A bounce, pick a sell, hold on to that sell up to this level, and if it gets here, you should be able to pick a buy to the top like this, then a retracement before we continue to the upper side. This is what we expect to be happening ultimately. A move up to this level, a bounce, and a sell to this point, then we pick a buy, expect that buy to push price up, a retracement before we buy it to 1.3301, somewhere around this level here. We'll move forward. We'll move to our next symbol, Euro USD. So Euro USD has been a sell for some time. We keep seeing price making lower lows. We had a level here, then we took a sell after this pin bar. After this pin bar, we took a sell on the next candle. We're still holding on to this sell. We expect price to continue downwards up to, ultimately should go up to this level here. And on this one, I'm going to attach an indicator. We're going to use ADX, Average Directional Movement Index. This one is also showing us a sell. Just look at this from this level here. The red line is above the green one, and the complete line which shows that the trend is above 25, which means there's an active downtrend. So if you took a sell, as we said, hold on to the sell position, expect price to proceed downwards up to 1.0898. So as long as you have this indicator showing you a sell, we are holding on to that sell up to the level which I've mentioned, up to this level here. We also have some point here where the price may likely retrace back up to before we see a move even lower up to 1.0890, this point. So if you didn't sell it while we are selling it at 1.1077, you still have the chance to sell it, but only if it gets back to 1.1020, this level here. And as you can see, this is actually an inside bar, which means we are still continuing down. So pick a sell in between this range, hold on to that sell, expect that sell to push price even lower up to this level. On the fours, you're also seeing a sell. The indicator is still showing us a sell, but we have to shift these levels. We have this here. On the fours, the level at the top looks good. This one. Then we also have this. So if price can come back to this level here, this will be the correct place to actually pick a sell from. If you are looking at fours, you should be waiting for price to pull back up to the immediate zone which I've done. If price gets to that zone, that is somewhere in between here, we'll pick a sell. If it goes above, then this should be the next best place to sell from. So far the indicator is a sell, which means if you see any clear sell signal, you should be able to hold on to it or pick it, expecting price to go up to the daily level which I've mentioned, this one here, 1.0898. The next symbol, USDJPY. USDJPY so far is supposed to be continuing to the upper side, because if you check weekly, we are above a very good weekly support, this one. We have this level here, a resistance. The previous week's candle actually broke above that resistance. So as long as the price remains above 108.51, simply wait for retracement up to the same level, then pick a buy up to this level here, 114.17. The first take profit should be here. So if you successfully buy it while the price is around 108.51, hold on to that buy up to 111.95, and in case it goes above, we'll wait for retracement, then you continue buying it even higher. This is what we expect to happen ultimately, for price to continue up to the very top, 114.17, this level here. So I'm not going to look at this chart from a lesser time frame. It looks much better on the weekly chart, so you better wait for price to get to this level, then you pick a buy on whichever strategy you use. Wait for retracement up to this point, then pick that buy as I've mentioned. So we move forward. Brent oil so far, this is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the possibility that the price may continue upwards. So expect a move up to this upper trend line, this one. Expect price to continue upwards, especially where the price is now. Pick a buy position. Expect that buy to take us up to this trend line, and in case price goes above the same trend line, then we'll pick a buy, another buy up to the next level, which is either this trend line or the zone which I'm currently drawing, this one. So Brent oil is a buy in my opinion. I don't recommend looking for a sell now, although the price is moving downwards. Wait for clear buy signals, hold on to that buy up to the trend line which you've seen at the very top. We'll move forward to our next symbol, SP500. So SP500 so far has been bullish. The price keeps making higher highs and higher lows. So just look at this, the daily. This is what I'm saying, the price keeps moving upwards, and if you draw a trend line around this level here, so basically we've not reached this level, we've not reached this trend line. So expect more move upwards up to the line which I've just drawn, this one. Expect price to proceed to the upper side up to this point, then in case it does not go above it, we'll pick a sell, and that sell should take us up to the trend line which I'm currently drawing on the lower side, this one. So far the reason I'm drawing my line here is because this level has been used severally as a support. Then we also had this as a support. So if price bounces off from this level here, the upper trend line, the next best place to wait for it is this level, the trend line and the lower side, this one. So technically we still expect some move to the upper side, which means if price moves upwards but does not go above this level, we'll look for a sell. But if it breaks above, then that will mean we're continuing to the upper side. So as it is now, look for a buy position, hold onto that buy up to this trend line, and then take profits, and then wait and see if price breaks above or it closes below. On the force, this is what we have. Actually, there's this, we are seeing some shape is here, shape is here. As long as the price remains in between this shape, we'll sell from the top, buy from the bottom, sell from the top and buy from the bottom, which means as it is now, this is still a good buy. 1 hour, the same thing. 1 hour, we are seeing this exact same thing which we are seeing on the 4 hours. So wait for a bounce from the lower trend line, pick a buy, hold on to that buy up to the trend line at the top, which is this one. Yeah. So we'll move forward. I move to our last symbol, gold. Gold is here. Gold is supposed to be continuing to the lower side, but as you can see, we are somehow retracing to the upper side. So if you draw a trend line the way I'm drawing it, you can see that this is supposed to be a buy. We have a support, a support, a support where the price is bounced off from. So somehow the price should continue. We have support which was broken, and price is here to retrace back to that level. This is the support. So if price comes back to this level here, this will give us the correct place to actually look for a sell from. If price comes back to this level here, that will give us the correct place to look for a sell from. I hope this makes sense, that if price comes back to this level here, that will give us the correct place to look for a sell from. Another, we'll simply wait for retracement before we can pick another sell. So we'll sell it here, and also we'll sell it here. I'm not going to add much on this symbol. This looks much better on the daily. So we'd rather remain with what we are seeing on the daily. We expect a sell, but only when the price is around this level here, or when the price is below this level, the low one. So thank you very much. That should bring us to the end of today's market overview. If you have any questions, kindly feel free to post them under the chat option. So one more thing, I have a very good trade on gas. If you are trading fuel, you can trade this. This should be a very good sell on the monthly. So we have a very good support where we've seen a break. There's a retracement. Currently there's a pin bar which is forming. So if it closes a pin bar, next month you should be able to pick a sell on this one. Prepare to sell gas. If it closes the way it is now, or if it closes red, look for a sell order up to 2.231. So one more thing, if you trade gas, Brent oil or any other CFD, you cannot trade without swap. You will not be charged swap for holding your trades overnight. So swap is basically the amount of commission I charge for holding your trades overnight. If you are trading gas, Brent oil or whichever CFD you choose to trade, there is no such thing as swap with the latest promotion. So thank you. Bye. See you tomorrow.